Confusion comes amongst reinvention, and the very idea is just to act upon what it is that you wish to change. Sudden impulses may overcome you, and these are impulses that would encourage you to make a permanent change or a permanent alteration. Acts of trust and the absence of fear is a must during this time, as there's a potential for stagnancy and a stagnant energy. Although there's an offering of sudden awakenings or an offering of sudden transitions, and the offering is only good once one would take the opportunity to suddenly make a shift, despite what a lot of that may look like. So we may notice physical transformations and the want and the call to basically reinvent your entire strategy, to reinvent your entire approach, to really bring yourself to the realization of how you have cemented your identity, or how you've cemented your reality, and that the only way that we can make these particular changes is by looking at the things that have been still for so long. Now, amongst the changes, we will notice separation between ourselves and loved ones, or a loved one. And this is so that these changes, external as well as internal, right? Because the realization happens within first, as within, as without, as above, so below. Reflection. The reflection must match the interior with the exterior, depending on the type of message that you are trying to deliver, what you're trying to give. So the stagnancy and the fixed nature, and how it is that we can make colossal shifts, for the lack of a better word, with minor adjustments to an external reality that has been a marker of no change, basically. A lot of us are also reawakening to some of the dormant parts of ourselves, and consciously saying, hey, I remember this part of myself, or I remember I had this aptitude, or I remember that I, did my hair like this, or wore this, or used to move like this, or did this every day, and this was my routine, and remembering old habits that have brought you levels of perfectionism that you only later realized after it's been gone for quite some time. It's like buried under rubble somehow. But feeling like one is unworthy of reclaiming such attributes due to some sort of like imposter syndrome of actually recalling something that used to belong to you. So there's a challenge in reclaiming what has always been yours, what will always be yours, what will be, always will be yours, and reclaiming it without any initial fear, and allowing yourself to spontaneously jump into these suits, into these occasions, if you would. There's a need to realize that there has been a mass siphoning of energy, and to be wary of where you allow your energy to be dumped, and how and what's happening with it, and who's doing it for what, and with whom, and who's consuming it. Be mindful of who you're giving your energy to, whether you think it's for an energetic improvement of sorts, feeding the monster without even looking in the cave, slowly to be illuminated and then shocked at the monstrosity before you, fed by whose energetic source. Repetition and nostalgia keeps a slow spinning wheel as time propels itself quickly, creating a counterbalance of force and effect. I'm no scientist, it's just what's coming up. Causing enough friction in order to perform your reality. Performance changes. Performance changes. Performance changes. Making changes to your performance. An act that also comes with a change of attitude and a new lease on fearlessness. As confronting the vast majority of your fears has been successful. Yet not complete. There is now enough, or you have created enough new space to be filled, to be reinvented. And this is the nuance of the magic before you. Slowly believing in who you are and what you can be. Realigning yourself with divine force. This word brevity. Fear and divine Holy Spirit cannot exist in one temple. The temple must be filled with joy and laughter, giddy contemplations. Release fear, my child. Release fear. There are eyes watching you and mouths protecting you, blessing you every step of your way. You've been malnourished before. You've been malnourished in the past. That is no more. Your pave of stone, your paved stone has set the way. I see the walkway, yes, and the border before you. I see it very clear. Somewhat of a straight line. Wiggling, of course. You are blessed on your bounty. Pay attention. Yes, pay attention to those frauds and foes. Yes, they do exist. Pay attention. And speak your truth where and when you see fit. It's important and it's necessary. Tell the truth as often as possible. The Divine Holy Spirit shall deliver you, will deliver you, has delivered you. There's plenty to offer and there's plenty to spare. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's like an old village man with a mushroom cap, something like that. Gnome style. Go talk to the trees, I guess. I need to process this one. Talk to you later. Bye.